is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Try not to become a man of success, but rather become a man of value. A calm and modest life brings more happiness than the pursuit of success combined with constant restlessness. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. The world will not be destroyed by those who do evil, but by those who watch them without doing anything. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. Out of clutter, find simplicity. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. The monotony and solitude of a quiet life stimulates the creative mind. Blind belief in authority is the greatest enemy of truth. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. The only source of knowledge is experience. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. Intellectuals solve problems, geniuses prevent them. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Information is not knowledge. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existence. The only thing you absolutely have to know is the location of the library. Once you stop learning, you start dying. Small is the number of people who see with their eyes and think with their minds. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. The world is a dangerous place, not because of those who do evil, but because of those who look on and do nothing. A happy man is too satisfied with the present to dwell too much on the future. Anger dwells only in the bosom of fools. Not everything that counts can be counted. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. Whoever is careless with the truth in small matters cannot be trusted with important matters. The value of a man lies in what he gives and not in what he is capable of receiving. Human beings must have action, and they will make it if they cannot find it. Few are those who see with their own eyes and think with their own hearts. Joy in looking and comprehending is nature's most beautiful gift. It is harder to crack prejudice than an atom. The pursuit of truth and beauty is a sphere of activity in which we are permitted to remain children all our lives. Peace is not the absence of conflict, but the presence of justice. The more I learn, the more I realize how much I do not know. Adversity introduces a man to himself. Life is a preparation for the future, and the best preparation for the future is to live as if there were none. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. The destiny of civilized humanity depends more than ever on the moral forces it is capable of generating. You never fail until you stop trying. You can't blame gravity for falling in love. Everything is energy. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get it. A problem is a chance for you to do your best. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. You can't solve a problem with the same mind that created it. There are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Nothing happens until something moves. The difference between the impossible and the possible lies in a person's determination. Life isn't worth living unless it is lived for someone else. The only real valuable thing is intuition. Knowledge exists only in relation to the problem. Wisdom is not a product of schooling, but of the lifelong attempt to acquire it. One should never cease to marvel. You cannot prepare for the future by ignoring the present. A mind that opens to a new idea never returns to its original size. A ship is always safe at shore, but that is not what it is built for. A quiet mind is able to hear intuition over fear. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. The only way to escape corruptible influence is to think independently. Be a voice, not an echo.